Hey, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Dear Diary. My name is Rich. I'm here with the ever lovely and beautiful Dan.
Hello.
And Joe.
Wow.
And
Wow.
Joe.
I can't even get enchanting.
No, enchanting? No, you're definitely
What
not
is that,
enchanting.
the word for the week,
It's
enchanting?
the word for the week. Welcome to episode number 46. Thank you all for tuning in and listening. Just a couple of things. We are on the Tangent Bound Network. We are on the No Phony Podcast Network. And don't forget, we have our website, deardiarypod.com. Before we start, normally there's a disclaimer we used to read at the beginning of some fucked up thing that we did. Joe, I don't have the disclaimer in front of me, but I know that you have some heartfelt apology you want to pound out right now.
Pound out? Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely fucked up big time last week. I gave the wrong shout out to the shows that sent in the Would You Rathers.
Whoopsie.
I'm an asshole.
Nah, you're not an asshole.
No, I'm an asshole. Because I usually I try to be a lot better.
You were trying to multitask. A lot of things going
I'm
on.
not good at that.
That's because of that shit phone you're using. But anyway.
It's got nothing to do with it. Listen, you fucking iCult member, whatever. All right. So I apologize left, right, and backwards to these guys. They were cool about it. It's the Talking Codswallop podcast. Another United Kingdom podcast. We have a lot of United Kingdom friends over here.
We do.
Yeah. So sorry, guys, again. I gave the wrong shout-outs but for the Would You Rathers.
But we do thank you for the Would You Rathers, and if you would be so kind as to continue to contribute, that would be amazing.
I will not make that mistake again, I promise. So, but no, they were good ones last week, too.
I am super excited because we have a show.
You have a show. Me and Dan are here to just tag along.
Yeah, just a giggle here and there.
No. Well, this is the first week that I came with a bunch of stuff. Normally, like I get here and it's like, oh, let me jot this down.
Well, when you're home from work around noon, plenty of show prep.
No, not plenty of show prep. Plenty of other prep. Today I had to take down the Halloween decorations.
So a lot of wasted time.
I told Helen I love you to death, but your ears were probably ringing at work today because she puts. Listen, it looks nice. It's nice decoration, but that cotton webbing. When you get it on the bushes, to get it off the bushes.
Oh, yeah. Might as well just leave it there.
I wanted to take a hacksaw to this shit. It was nuts. All right, so we have, what do we have today? Oh, we have weird news.
We have everything.
We have some shout-outs. We have Dan's dating again. Yes, she's
I am.
back up.
Hiatus
Well, I haven't
over.
gone out on a date yet.
No, but that's okay.
But we're getting there.
We have some work story stuff. I have some issues.
No shit.
A lot of issues this week. I want to go back before I get into the weird news and start. I want to update on Roseanne, the Connors.
Oh.
Okay.
I went back and I said, you know what? Let me give this a shot.
Which episode?
The second one.
Okay.
Yeah. I made it about 7 minutes in.
You're
and I shut it.
insane.
Listen to me. I shut it right off again.
You're insane. Okay, why?
Because I didn't like it.
Okay.
Okay.
Apparently
so what
we
I
both
did,
don't like funny. Okay.
So what I did was, I said, you know what? Let's see how the season plays out. I'm recording it.
Yeah.
I said, I'll wait till I record more of the rest of the season, and then I'll jump in.
So you're going to binge watch a show.
I'll binge watch it.
Okay.
And then, what did I see this week?
What did you see?
What did I see?
I have no idea.
The show's in the shitter, my friend.
What, the ratings?
Not only the ratings in the shitter, they ordered one more episode. They ordered 10 episodes for the year.
Didn't I call last week? It's not going to be renewed?
They ordered
I have
10.
no idea.
They had
I'll
10
look
episodes for the year.
Yeah.
And then they turned around and ordered one more episode. And the only reason they ordered the one more episode is probably to just fucking put a finale kibosh.
So they
So
want 11 now, or they're just going to do one more after this
They're going to do they ordered one more episode. So
on
it's going to be
10?
So on the 10,
So
they
now
added
11.
11, right.
Okay.
So
Plenty
basically,
of time to come back.
They dropped in everything last night in key demographics across the board. They were beaten by NCIS, The Voice. They had nothing running against it, but the key demo sank, which isn't a good sign. Viewers were down to about 180,000.
That's a lot of people.
Down by 180.
I'd kill for 180,000 downloads.
That's what I'm saying. So basically, shows in the shitter, and they're paying a shit ton of money. They can't even syndicate it. This is the shitty. This is why they're going to kill it. They need 100 shows in order to get it into syndication.
Oh.
They're not going to hit 100 shows, obviously. So they have to wait, and then once the season concludes, they have to tag it onto the Roseanne syndication
to play it.
To order
But
to
you know
try
what,
and
though?
recoup some money.
But you know what, though? All right, so Roseanne is only syndicated because of the 9 previous years.
Because it's a good show.
It was a great show.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it. But they would have never hit 100 episodes either. That's like 5 years. They weren't going to do 5 years. I don't think the show.
You never know. Listen, I'm going to tell you something.
I was going to say, I
If
agree
the
with
show
this.
has
Nowadays, the
ratings,
shows don't last
shows
that
don't
long.
last.
But if the show has ratings,
Yeah.
and it's drawing, and it's pulling in money, and it's making money for the network, they're
Yeah.
going to keep it around.
Yeah, but 5
Unless
years.
somebody
I mean,
comes along and says, you know what, we're going to cap it. There was very few shows that creatively are capped.
Yeah.
Like I'll give you an example. Lost. The only reason they agreed to do the show, the creators of the show, was they told the network 6 it out.
Mm-hmm.
We have 6 seasons worth of shows.
Right.
That's it. We're not going. It could be the biggest hit in the world. We're not doing it anymore.
Right.
And then the network agreed to it, and that was it. They capped.
Yeah,
the show.
but that show eventually had to be capped anyway.
Well, yeah, that's what
It
I'm
had
saying.
to
It
be.
had to. Right.
It had to be eventually. It's not like a show that could go on forever. Like what?
Oh,
Somebody, it has to have an end to it because you
Right.
have to have an ending to it because you had to start. Now, where's the ending?
Correct.
So
Yeah.
it's not like The Symptoms, whatever. They've been on for 30 fucking years and stuff like that.
That show,
So
yeah,
amazing
forever.
to me that they're
But that's
on
what I'm
that long,
saying.
yeah.
So, but that could keep going on and
Oh,
on
yeah,
and on.
yeah.
Where Lost couldn't go on for 10 years.
Right.
Yeah, any show that's got like a set story.
Right, exactly.
you know, like Friends and Big Bang Theory and all those shits. There's per episode stories, so it can
Right.
go on forever.
Right.
Like Married with Children went on forever. Like,
Right.
but yeah, Lost.
Lost was
Lost
like,
is just a
Breaking
one.
Bad too. Like even like Breaking
Yeah.
Bad. Like the guy was going to die eventually. You know, but yeah. So I don't know, man. I enjoy it. I think it's funny. Maybe I just got a lower sense of humor than most people, but I just fucking I thought both episodes were good so far.
It's possible. It's
I'm
a
gonna
great
give it a shot.
show.
I'm
It's
gonna give it a
just
shot.
people maybe just all still bent on the whole thing that happened.
That's, you know what? That's probably what a lot of it is because
It could
people
be.
probably just feel strongly that Roseanne didn't fuck up, and
Right. So
they're
why
just
am I going to give this
boycotting
show
it.
a shot?
Yeah,
Right.
And it's choice, you know.
right.
Right.
Those numbers are skewed.
Could
because,
be.
because
Could
of
be.
that.
Absolutely could be.
Could be, but just think if they had Roseanne, the numbers would have been like
The numbers were through the roof with her.
right.
Right.
So
Yeah,
they
so-
screwed that. They kind of screwed themselves.
Right.
They did.
Okay, we have some weird news. I want to cover the weird news stories before I get into the other stuff. This weird news story comes to us out of Arkansas.
Florida's been slacking lately. Just saying.
Florida? No, there was one in Florida. I didn't even put it on here because it was disturbing. It wasn't even like weird. It was just like you're fucked up. But anyway, this woman in Arkansas decided to shoplift from a Walmart store.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, I don't know what she was thinking. They still don't know. I mean, I'll try and get a follow up when we get it. But she went into the store dressed in a cow costume.
Okay.
And she was walking around, full udders and everything, in the cow costume.
Yeah, well, the costume has that. Yeah.
Yeah, and she decided she was going to rob some stuff. When they stopped her and security started to bring her back in with the female officer to pat her down, she basically told the security officer to suck a pink cow udder. Yeah, suck a pink cow udder. I think she was trying to go incognito, and it really didn't work because you kind of fucking stand out in a cow costume. This one here comes to us from South Carolina. A threesome went terribly wrong Monday night. Joe perked up.
Yeah, well, hell.
I know. Seriously.
Cops were summoned to the apartment complex in South Carolina. The 911 reporter said a female attempted to bite off his penis. Upon arriving to the residence, the cop spotted a naked white female on her hands and knees crawling in the hallway. The woman was covered in blood and ignored the police commands to stop moving. She was charging toward the cops. They subdued the victim. They get her onto a gurney, and she was basically trying to bite, bark, growl, and hiss at the police officers.
She's trying to be every animal at once.
Apparently, the gentleman said the three of them were having sex and everything was good, but then she started to do some heavy drugs. She was on meth, and she started to react in a negative way during the tryst, and he asked her to leave.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So he asked her to leave, and then she threatened to bite his cock off. At that point, he had to vigorously defend himself.
Did he say, "I dare you"? Because
Yeah,
she's got blood dripping from her mouth. I think he got too close.
No. It wasn't. There was a gash because she threw a glass, hit him in the eye, and then she attacked him. And
Nice.
yeah. So
I mean, I've never given a blowjob, but I think she's doing it wrong.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Last story comes out of Las Cruces. Las Cruces.
What the hell's that?
I'm going to say it's in New Mexico.
Could be.
I thought it was a town in Vegas.
Nah, it could be. I don't
Anything
know.
lost has to be Vegas.
Basically, this guy went out hunting, and he had his gun on a seat next to him.
Okay, good place for it.
His 120-pound Rottweiler actually stepped on the gun and shot him.
Good thing you had the safety on, huh?
Whoopsie.
Oops.
Whoopsie. Yeah, so Charlie got his foot in the trigger of the gun, leaned forward, slipped on the seat, and fired. Freak accident, but it's true. That's what happened. So he's recovering nicely, and the dog is not in trouble.
I was going to say, is the dog being brought up on charges?
Dog's not going to be brought up on any charges. He's safe.
He's safe, good.
He's safe. He's a cute little guy. Scooter.
Hey, Scooter. Yeah, I put him in a kennel.
Nah. I like to put some dogs in the kennel. Anyway, okay. Couple of shout-outs to Ginger. Ginger works with Helen.
Okay.
She's an avid listener, and she's an avid promoter of the show,
Nice.
getting a bunch of new people to listen weekly. Thank you very much, Ginger.
Thank you.
Our former producers, and I say former because Matt and Fran are...
Some bullshit excuse why they
Occupied.
don't. Nah,
Yeah,
it's
they're
bullshit
occupied.
excuse. Nah, it's bullshit excuse.
they're occupied.
Yeah.
They got things going on.
Yeah,
His brother Joe.
it's not
actually,
life-altering.
Joe,
Anyway.
Joe, Matt's brother Joe,
Yeah.
out in Arizona, sent you a tweet. Or sent the show a tweet.
Yes, he did.
And he said it's now his second favorite podcast.
What are we losing out to? And
Yeah.
if he tells me Joe Rogan, I'll delete him from the fucking.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask him this week.
Find out. I want to know what his number one is.
We got to find out what the
And if
number
it's Joe
one
Rogan,
is.
he's not allowed to listen to this.
Because
show
why are we
anymore.
number 2?
Yeah.
We shouldn't be
'Cause
number
I fucking
2.
hate Joe Rogan.
I didn't even know he had a podcast.
Oh, it's like number one everywhere.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it really. Yeah, it's not good. It's not
No.
that good. I don't like it.
All right.
So I must be the asshole because everybody loves it.
And then Kevin the bartender.
Kevin the bartender.
Kevin the bartender.
Who makes a sick Arnold Palmer. By
He
the
does,
way.
right?
But it needs a cherry.
No, it doesn't need
It needs a
fucking cherry.
shut your mouth.
Come
It needs a
on, you
cherry.
got a slice of orange in there. What the fuck is wrong with you? You got your period?
You ever had a fucking Arnold Palmer before? They all come with
Yes.
cherries.
No, they don't.
Shut
Listen,
your fucking ass. Needs a cherry, and I would like a little bit more iced tea. The sweet tea vodka's good.
yeah,
Needs some more iced tea.
a slice of orange in there, man.
Shut your ass.
Come
Needs
on.
a cherry.
Grow up. Fucking
Got my-
cherry. You
got
get
my
fucking
fucking-
cherries in the Shirley
got my
Temple.
fucking period.
You get
I'm
a
gonna-
fucking Shirley Temple, you get fucking cherries in it.
Go ahead. Keep complaining about the fucking cherry. Anyway. So anyway, Kevin.
Yeah, so thank you very much. Actually, Kevin was not Kevin last night.
No.
Kevin
he was in costume.
Kevin was in costume. You didn't see Kevin last night, right?
I
You
was in
didn't?
the bar for about 5 minutes, then I left.
All right. Well, Kevin, I had to do a double take because Kevin had a costume on. He had a wig on.
But
Okay.
that was his
Hat.
costume.
That was his costume. This wig.
What kind of wig?
Just a white
blonde
haired.
hair, yeah.
It was like a white haired like wig, but it was like long, like a bad hairpiece.
Oh, okay.
So, so I looked from behind. I'm like, "What the fuck's this guy?" I turned around. It was Kevin. I'm like, "Come on, man." So having conversation, he actually told us that there were regulars that come in the bar who were like, "Oh, you look familiar. Like, have I seen you before?" And he says, "Nah, he's where's Kevin?" And I'm like, you fucking kidding me right now? So the
Did
guy,
he look that different?
No.
Oh, I
the
don't
guy the guy introduced himself. He's, "My name is so and so. Nice to meet you."
Do we bowl this guy? No, I can't.
No. The two guys that introduced themselves,
Yeah.
they didn't bowl with us, but they're regulars there. I've seen them there
Okay.
before. Yeah, so I said, yeah, just go around and call yourself Devin instead of Kevin. Introduce. Hey, I'm
I wonder
Devin.
if anybody picked that up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
but
well,
Well, this drunk retard didn't.
No, it flat out made it like he had no clue who Kevin was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was a good time last night.
Yeah,
Glad
it was a lot
Joe
of fun. Yeah.
Joe stayed.
Yep.
Good time. Kevin actually gave me a picture, and he thought of you for the show. And
Of
this
me?
Yeah, of you. And
The picture's not of you.
The
No,
picture's
no,
not of
I
you.
know, but how'd this come about?
Well, because he listens to the show. You know, we
Oh.
talk about your dating and stuff.
Does he know who? I don't even think he knows who I am.
No, he knows who you are.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. He knows who you are. So he said he sent the picture, and we'll screenshot it. It'll take this guy's license plate out. But you know how they have like the stick figure families on the back of
Yes.
the cars? Well, the stick figure is the father. Then there's a blank space, and then there's two kids. And in the blank space, there's an arrow. It says position open. So Dan, this guy you might be able to fill that position.
I might be able
You got
to.
Insta family.
Well, he's got an X5 too. Not a bad car.
There you go. You got like Insta family right there.
There you go. I don't have to have him.
That's what
That's what I gotta do. I just gotta walk into one.
Right, you walk in, you fill the position.
Fill the position.
You fill the
Fill the
position.
position.
I'd be
Speaking
like,
of
come on, kids. Where are we going on vacation? Because I'm not giving that up.
speaking of dating,
Okay.
we are happy that you're back on the sites.
Thank you.
Because you provide us with entertainment.
Yes. I was supposed to look to see if I found any more, but no.
No,
today
that's
was
fine.
a quiet day. I was really busy at work today.
You had one that came in from this guy looking for my queen.
Yes. Yes. And now we know why he's looking for a queen.
Is this the first one?
It's
think
the first
so.
one.
Because
Yeah.
I didn't send you guys
Yeah.
that many because it's been
No,
pretty
this
quiet.
is the first one.
Instead of looking for your queen, try to look for the rest of your thought.
Well, you gotta tell the listeners what this guy said.
Can I read it?
Of
I'm so
come on.
happy. Okay, so this is the message you received. Did you have your reply? Did you reply to him?
No.
I wouldn't reply to him.
No.
not
This guy might be Hodie's cousin.
No, I think it's one of those people that on these sites, a lot of them, and I think he's in the military. Nothing wrong with the military.
No, of course
but
not.
They're like out there. They
Maybe
really
he's
are.
got PTSD.
It could be.
Or
I
he's
don't
just
know.
dumb as rocks.
It could
Anyway.
be both. It could be everything.
The message goes.
The only thing, the first thing I thought was English wasn't his second language.
I didn't think
which
English
I can agree.
was- yeah.
I can say that.
Right.
I can see why he wrote the way he wrote, but
he could be cutting and pasting and just did a bad cut and paste
Oh
job.
my God. I really
from
wish I had
somebody
a
else.
conversation that a guy that I spoke to, the same thing. He's from the military. On this whole conversation, you could tell he cut and paste everything. And then when he was supposed to be her, he put his in or something like that. It was
and
so
he forgot
bad.
to do it at one point.
Oh my
He
God.
forgot to change it?
Absolutely.
Oh, my
or somebody
God.
sent it to him and I called him out on it. I knew it was all bullshit. And I
Yeah.
was telling my friend G about it. And he's like, no, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, come on. You cut and paste this. You forgot to take the certain words out. This is either somebody sending this information to you and you're putting it off to me. No, you know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay. Sweetie, come on.
You fucking dummy.
I gotta see if I have it in my in my cloud. Let me find out.
All right,
It might be
so
for next week's show if I find it.
Anyway, his response to you was, this is how he introduced himself.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say not a response. This is how he opens up the conversation.
Oh yeah.
You must have been the second woman God created after Eve. Apparently, God must have lavished abundant time to make such an enchanting. You look so enchanting,
Yeah.
highly like goddess.
And then you want to know why I gave up these sites for a while.
Yeah, I needed a break after that. That was the first one.
You ignorant motherfucker.
Oh my God.
And I get it. I mean, it's just so funny.
First of all,
but-
it's fucking
A
ignorance.
lavish, abundant time.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Where does that come
what?
from?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't get it either.
My first thing that dragged me out of the whole thing was fucking. First of all,
You didn't finish the thought.
no. Even before that, God in all capital letters.
Yeah.
Go fuck.
And then goddess is lowercase g, so he didn't really think much of you at that
no,
point.
he didn't. Well, I guess because
like-
the god is a male.
Oh, yeah.
You got to bow down to him.
we all know how I feel about this whole God creature,
Yeah.
and I'm always saying lowercase g, whatever. But if you're gonna, not all three letters.
All right.
Capital G.
Yeah,
OD's
maybe he
fine.
was just shouting, God!
Yeah. Oh, God must have had a lot of time to create you or something.
Yeah, it's just.
You. These dating sites upset me
Why?
because they make guys look. Guys are making guys.
No,
look
guys make
fucking
themselves
stupid.
look right. They make
No, but
themselves
we all
look
get
stupid.
lumped in.
But we're not in there.
But we
We're
all
not
get
in
No,
there.
you all do get
We all
lumped
get
in.
lumped
We
in.
do?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
sure.
do. You really, really do.
We've
And I'm
talked
not
about
saying
this
we try
before.
to do this, but it's just you get so jaded and everything. Like you just like, come
Like,
on.
automatically
And-
now, every guy's like that.
Absolutely.
That's terrible.
No, it is, and it's so bad.
They're giving us a bad rap
They
here.
are.
They are. Well,
I would crush dating apps.
You probably. I said. And I told him many times. You probably would.
Well, yeah.
I don't think I would use one. We
No,
had
I
this
would-
conversation.
No,
I
I
don't
would
think
absolutely
use
use one.
Yeah?
I would absolutely. Come on. I met chicks on AOL chat rooms. I met chicks on.
Yeah. Let's talk about those dial-up AOL chat room chicks you
Okay,
met.
but you.
You forget episode 1, 8-hour drive to Buffalo. What'd you get?
It was my choice.
You got a Buffalo.
It was my choice.
There's a buffalo
Shut
in
up.
Buffalo.
She's a nice girl, sweetheart. I'm not going to say her name. I remember it. I don't remember her last name though.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but no. My point is, I'm not even on these fucking sites, and I know guys are giving all guys a bad name because this is what girls that are on there see.
Well, no,
And I'm not saying us females are innocent by any means.
Oh, of course not.
You
No,
know,
no.
But this guy here, now I'm going to come to one that Dan also sent us. That, you know what? This is how it should be.
Which one was this one? I don't remember
remind
this.
me.
This was recently?
Yeah, this was the IT guy.
Oh.
And it says,
Oh yeah. Okay.
and he just came out and said, I want to make
Oh, yeah.
both
Yeah.
of us feel amazing. Let's talk on the phone first and then meet.
Oh, I thought you were talking about somebody else.
No SB. I have a girlfriend and wife and polyamorous. I am looking for sex and fun.
Mm-hmm.
Straight to the point.
That's what it is.
I had to Google SB.
I think we all
We,
did.
we said it may be sick bitch,
I thought it was side bitches.
side bitches.
That's what I thought
Right.
it was too.
It's sugar baby. He don't want no sugar babies. So don't be looking at him to be a sugar daddy.
That's fair enough.
Fair enough. The
Fair
guy's
enough.
straightforward.
He's telling you right out there. So if you
Telling
try
you
to
right
get this,
out.
then you know what you're signing up for.
Yeah.
He's got a girlfriend. He's got a wife.
Yeah.
So if
Right.
you want to hook up with this guy, you know what you got.
know
Competition.
what you're getting.
Not competition, but
No, but it's no strings attached.
no, exactly.
He has no extra money for a third bitch.
That's right.
That's
Dip and
probably what it
ditch.
is.
That's what it is.
Right.
No sugar babies because my money already spent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, I thought this was pretty funny. This is all on Tinder.
You got another one?
No, believe it or not, what I've been finding a lot on Tinders is couples looking for a unicorn.
A what?
I'm sorry, who?
Google it.
Wait a minute.
Richard.
Quick,
I'm
Richard.
gonna rich it really quick.
It's
right
it's
here.
got to be the third piece of a threesome.
It's not really
Couples
called-
looking
for a unicorn.
for a unicorn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's amazing how Google doesn't have that just pop right up.
I'm sure it comes up right away.
No, he's still looking.
No, it came up. I'm just
I
trying to get 5 ways to snag a unicorn for your threesome. What is a unicorn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's what God rides in when he wants to take care of shit on Earth.
It says, so you want to have a threesome. You'll let that fantasy play over in your mind and over and over and over until it grew a pair of wings
What are you
and
reading?
just had to be let free.
God, do I have to
That
rich
hot
this?
little fantasy made it out from a relatively safe of your naughty noggin.
He's got to go the long way. I, just
I
don't
know,
what the fuck it
seriously.
is.
Well, I'm
Come
just
on.
reading it. It says here. It says, it says a unicorn is someone. Unicorns or people who sleep with couples are as rare and mythical as they sound.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, despite the massive phallic horn, you can't seem to get out of your head that they can be any gender. Most common, however, are bisexual girls willing to hook up with generally heterosexual monogamous couples for a no-strings-attached threesome experienced arranged in advance. So that's why they call them a unicorn.
Because they're hard to come by.
There you go.
I like this one.
Which one?
What?
It's an actual article. How to be a sexual unicorn. Is that? I got to look it up and see if that's one of the seminars at the porn convention coming up.
No, unicorn. It's
It's a
it's
thing.
true. It is.
Samantha
speaking of
Jones
porn
called
convention.
it being the guest star, and Britney Spears has a song about it. You get what we're talking about. A threesome. Specifically, the bisexual or flexible third person a couple adds to their relationship, also known as the unicorn, so called for its near mythic rarity.
Huh. All right. Look at this shit.
You learn something new
Learn
every
something.
day.
Unicorns are us. What the fuck? There's a whole website to this shit?
Dan, sign up.
Should you engage in a unicorn relationship? What the fuck's going on? What's going on? I thought these unicorns were like these cute little things that kids have dolls of.
Well,
Just-
unicorns could be cute.
Yeah, they could. They just took something cute and cuddly and fucking creeped it out and making it twisted like this.
But isn't that what
That's what we
everybody
do.
does?
That's true.
What?
Speaking of porn convention,
I'm looking it up
Are
right
you
now.
excited?
See if there's a fucking seminar
Are you?
on it.
Just for those who are new to the show, this is the annual porn convention up here in Jersey.
Exxxotica.
We went last year.
3 X's.
One of our shows, Danielle's brother Rob was a guest on, and he had mentioned the porn convention. If you haven't listened to the show, it's like episode 7 or some shit like that, or 8. Go back, listen to it, and you'll see why we went to the porn convention in the first place. Episode 12, we actually cover the porn convention, and it's not so much the
I am not
It's
going
not
for
so
the people
much
that are
the-
supposed to be there.
the exhibition and the exhibitors or stuff like that, or the stars.
The freaks.
It's the freaks and the people that go there, and the empanadas to the left when you walk in.
No, they were pretty
Fucking
good.
fat
They
brain.
were-
You had one there?
I think I had
Yeah,
a bite
you had
of
a-
some. Yeah, I had a bite of it
You
or
got
whatever.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where the fuck was I?
You probably
Well, I don't
walking
know.
around looking at boy butter. I don't know.
You know, the guys walking around with the assless
Probably
chaps
taking
and stuff
pictures
like
of
that.
Deadpool with the dildo
With the
seesaw.
dildo seesaw, yeah. There's no unicorn seminar.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
they probably wouldn't be. But,
Because it's rare.
exactly.
Yeah, so next week's show is going to cover the porn convention.
So tomorrow, people,
Yeah.
tomorrow, make sure you check out your Instagram feed around 7 o'clock because I'm going to blow Instagram up tomorrow.
Yeah, Joe's like a kid that's like, it's
I
like
know.
this is like his Christmas, right?
I love conventions. The Comic-Con, the Exxxotica, the car shows.
The car show is my Christmas.
Yeah, I like the car show one.
Oh.
I've never been to Comic-Con one. I want to go. I
It's
want to check it out.
It's all right.
No, it's one of those I want to check out.
Yeah, it's like I'm glad I did it. Would I do it again? Probably, but I wouldn't like. I don't lose any sleep that I haven't.
No, it's not like something I'm
It's
going to be like, oh my
3 years
God.
ago now, yeah.
Yeah.
Met Hacksaw Jim Duggan though.
I'll see.
Yeah.
But
But yeah. So tomorrow. No. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow
Yeah.
we're going to the convention. And,
yes, and I'm the only female again.
Yeah, but it's fine.
I don't
'Cause-
care.
Yeah, no. Come on. You don't want to be around a bunch of chicks.
No.
Chicks suck.
Maybe there'll be people who want us to take a picture again.
Oh God, he was telling Melissa about the photo shoot he had to do last year about the couple in the dominatrix
couple?
section that wanted to be all taking pictures on this
On the rack. They
on
wanted
the
me to
racks
take
and
the
all that.
pictures.
Oh,
of
that's
the
After,
rack.
right.
after we got
That's
the picture
right.
of you.
That's
Yeah. Are you going to spin the wheel, and make the deal this year, or what?
What do you mean make the deal?
You gonna
What
get
is
on
that?
that? You gonna get on
You
that
gonna
wheel?
get on the wheel?
No, I'll get sick.
Oh.
You gonna do the wax thing?
I don't. What the what?
The hot wax.
The hot wax,
the
where they light you
is the
back on fire? Yeah.
I might. I'm curious if they have it.
Yeah, I'm
sure
sure
they
they're going to
have
have
it.
it. What
Well,
about, are you going to go in the jungle gym there and have them tie
me
you
up?
Yeah. No?
No, because it's a whole weight thing. I think I'm going to fall, and they're not going to be able to
Nah, I
hoist
think
me
we're
up.
pretty sturdy.
Nah.
No, it's in here.
I know, no,
like
I
you know
know.
what I'm saying. So, but no, I definitely do that whole wax thing with the back and everything.
Joe
I think I'm gonna do it.
Joe said we would get tied up too. Like, we'll try it if
All
you
right,
try
you
it.
do it. I'll do it.
All right, so you do it first.
No,
Oh.
no.
Good try.
Try.
Good try.
Yeah, so they have good empanadas in the front of the place. Listen, it was a good time last year. There was some fun stuff. There was some
90% of the fun was us making fun of the freaks that came.
Yeah.
In front of some guy walking around with a fucking monkey,
yeah,
a live monkey.
a live monkey. What about the guy dressed in the fucking Tarzan outfit there?
Come on, somebody was wearing an island. What was it? Like a
Oh, he had
Up
like
like
a
a
flamingo suit, like
flamingo suit. Was like islands on it or
he had like an
whatever?
island and a palm tree and the ocean.
I think
yeah.
I took a picture of it. I was like, send it to my friend. And I was like, this is what's here. This is what you're missing.
Yeah,
And then that
a lot of
couple
freaky-
that showed up to the seminar late,
I
he
missed
was
that.
bringing her in on a leash,
Well,
Yeah.
that's
and they purposely came in late so everybody would look at them.
yeah,
I-
that's just drawing attention.
I am tomorrow. I'm gonna try and speak to someone who organized the event and just to follow up and say, listen, I did submit a request for a package to
So we
do
can
the
get a
show for
booth.
me. Yeah, something. I just want an explanation. That's all.
And you know what? Out of all that shit, my Saturdays opened up. We could have been there all 3 days. I'm not doing the thing I was supposed to do tomorrow. Or Saturday, rather.
Well, we'll see what they say for next.
you would go
for next
all
year.
3 days?
Well, if
If
we
we
did
had
the
a booth?
show. If we had a
Oh
booth,
yeah, if we had a booth.
No, I wouldn't go
Yeah.
visit all 3 days.
I was gonna
no,
say.
one and done.
Just
Good
think
for
of all
me,
the
but-
fucking degenerates we can get to start listening to us.
If we had a booth, I would certainly.
Sure, it's for the show. And it's sweetheart. I have to go for the show.
I'm gonna see if I can get Angelina Castro to do a tagline like I did with Sarah J.
There you go.
She's my other favorite.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
Yeah.
You guys are your porn stars.
I only know like 4 by name. I got a guy at work. He's like a fucking encyclopedia. Like you can just.
That's a
oh,
problem.
this girl with this. Oh, I blah blah blah. Whatever the fuck. Like he
That's
knows names.
Scene 2. Act 3.
Nah, I don't think he's not so much the video.
At the 47-minute mark.
Nah, he ain't like that. He just knows what chick is in which fucking.
Yeah,
he knows who the chicks are. I know
that's
a
a problem.
I know who like 3 chicks are, 4 chicks. He knows like all of them. Like I just started remembering off names of all the girls that are going to be there, and he knew 90% of them. Oh yeah, that's the one that looks. Yep. This one. Oh yeah, that's the one that looks like. Yep. Okay.
And imagine Rob couldn't remember the love of his life.
Oh my god, that's still so fucking funny to me. But he remembered fucking what's his face.
Yeah,
Whatever his
Dirk
name was.
Diggler.
Yeah.
Whatever that guy's name was.
I got his autograph.
Yeah.
I just went to go see my love wife. Who's that? I love you, Rob.
Oh my God. Yeah. So we'll have a good time. Speaking of explanations, last week we talked about the comeback of the McRib.
We didn't talk about it on the show.
Oh, we didn't talk about it on the
No,
show?
I think it was after the show.
I listened to
we
the
talked
show
about
back.
it.
We talked about it off the air. So give people the backstory.
So last week I'm sitting here and I'm going through news because I have a news obsession. For those who know me, I have a problem. Those who don't know me, I have a really big problem. I read everything. I read that there's a comeback of the McRib. Limited time. That's not. There you go. Play that shit.
Love the McRib.
For those who don't know what the McRib is, fuck off.
But
Okay.
you know what? I agree with that.
Right.
If you don't know what the
my age
McRib,
and you don't know the McRib, it's been out since it was introduced in
In the
1981.
80s. Yeah.
1981. Basically, it's a pork rib sandwich. I don't care that they fucking put it in a mold. It doesn't matter. Slathered in barbecue sauce on a nice fresh bun.
Fresh.
With it's a fresh bun
Okay, in your world it is.
with pickles.
listen, nothing
and
coming out of McDonald's
onions.
is fresh, but it's all right though.
Okay. It's
This thing
fresh.
should have never left the menu. I'm sorry.
It should have. There were reasons it left the menu because apparently there was a pork shortage at one time.
Well, pork is
That's
back, baby.
pork is back. So I was so happy and I was so excited. I said, okay, next week, you said, Rich, pick up 3 McRibs on the way here.
Because Danielle's never had one.
Danielle's never had a
never had
McRib. The last McRib I had was in 2015.
I don't remember that shit like that, but all right.
Okay. Well, I do because I just do. So, matter of fact, Matt's other brother was the one who texted me and said, hurry up and get the McRib before it disappears again.
Yeah.
Because what they do is they bring it out, they'll bring it out now, and it'll come, and it'll be for the end of the year.
Right.
Once January comes around,
It goes away again.
it's gone.
Yeah.
So it's out for a long period of time, from November to
November
January?
and December,
2
right?
months, yeah.
Okay,
something
2
like that,
months,
yeah.
that's not
Unless
bad.
you go down south and it's on the menu.
It's on the menu.
Like you can go down south and get it anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's down south is like going to another country. Like in another country, they have other stuff on the menu. That's like going down south. It's another country. So anyway, I went to McDonald's the other day. I didn't go Monday. I didn't go Tuesday. I said, let me go Wednesday. Let me give it a couple days because I don't want to.
Wait on the long line.
No, not so much wait
know,
on the
the line
long
might be
line.
wrapped around the store and
This is
everything.
what I told Matt. I says, Matt, I said, they coming out with it on Monday. I didn't see any advertisement. I didn't see any posters up or anything. I don't want to be the first one because the people there probably have never heard of this fucking thing. Like, these kids have never heard of it. So I want to give them a day or two to get their shit together so they know how to properly put the sandwich together. You understand
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
wait, time out. No, I have to
What?
give you your first pause. Just stop it.
What?
It's McDonald's. It's not a fucking restaurant where they're making shit from scratch.
Right.
They take the bread, which isn't fresh, and they put it down, and then
They line it up.
slide out one of the drawers that's got these fucking molded to look like rib patties sitting in. They pluck one out with the fucking tongs,
Yes.
and they put it onto the bread, and then they slather it with barbecue sauce, throw some pickles down, put the unfresh piece of bread back on top of the fucking thing, and wrap it up.
You're giving these kids a lot of credit.
All right, you're giving them fucking too much. That they need to put the shit together the right way. The way you're talking, they're making it from fucking. They're killing the pig out back. They're fucking ripping the fucking rib cage
I'm just
out.
giving them. I'm just giving them the chance to get
All
their
right.
shit together.
All right, just wanted to clear that up. Unpause.
So I walk in, and the young lady behind the counter is there. She goes, take my order. I says, do you have the McRib? She looked at me. Excuse me? Do you have the McRib?
Now, which McDonald's was this?
On Highland. On Highland, yeah.
Okay.
What's that? I held my shit together. I didn't go crazy.
Well, she's a young.
I said,
probably 16-year-old girl.
I said, the McRib is a legend. I said, it's a pork. The manager heard me describing now the McRib.
Yeah.
She came running over. She says, no, I'm sorry, we don't have it.
And how old was this woman? Close to our age.
Yeah, she was probably in her 30s.
All right,
She's like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have it. I said, are you going to be getting it in? No, I don't think so.
Staten Island's going healthy. No McRib for you.
So
this guy put a map in the chat. I don't know if you clicked on it.
No, I didn't
Right.
click on
I
it.
clicked on it.
Right.
He put a store locator.
No, it's a McRib locator.
McRib locator. The store's carrying it.
McRiblocator.com.
The closest place to us carrying the McRib is in Pennsylvania.
I guess you're going to Pennsylvania soon?
Well, no. So what I did was
It gets better, people.
I
Strap
called. I called
right.
the two on Route 9 here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I said, "Hey, how are you?" Now at this point, Helen's daughter is home with me, and she
Laughing her
hears.
ass off.
She's like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?" She's like, "My mother will kill you if she heard this conversation." So.
And yet it still gets better. Strap in.
So I call the one in the two in Jersey right over here, and they advised me that no, I'm sorry, we don't have it, but you can go on the McRiblocator.com and see who does. Now I've been on the fucking thing, and I know nobody around here fucking has it yet. I'm not satisfied.
So what do you do next, buddy?
Wait, where in Pennsylvania is this one located?
I didn't get.
There's
I didn't look
one
at
okay.
State College, Pennsylvania, and one is by Altoona, about 4 hours away. I already Googled it.
Yeah, it's the middle of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I already mapped it out.
I know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Wait, I got a buddy.
yeah,
He can mail us one. He's in Pennsylvania,
it's not the same.
but he can,
Where in Pennsylvania? There's 3 places in Pennsylvania. That's it.
Well, State
Two are in
College.
State College,
yeah, but
Pennsylvania.
that's Penn State. There's a bunch of people out there.
I'm gonna text him right. It's 10 o'clock
He's
at night.
looking
No.
at me like I'm 10.
No.
Yes, there's a bunch of people out there, but
I'll
are they going to
text
send
them
me?
tomorrow.
Listen, it's 4 hours away.
Okay.
I haven't.
Wait, can't Amazon Prime get it here like within a couple hours?
Yeah, right. So
My buddy's 10 hours away, and they got real thick of stores that have it down there. So he probably has a McDonald's across the street from his house that has one.
I
So you
need
called?
I need to know why the McRib isn't closer.
Didn't make it to the
me.
tri-state area.
It didn't
Yeah.
make it to the Northeast region.
And
So I called McDonald's headquarters, the main number.
yes, people, he called corporate.
Oh, that was the number he
Yes, and then he
Yes.
screen capped his phone. He was on hold
I
for
was
2
on
minutes
hold.
at that point.
Right, I was on hold for McDonald's corporate.
Fat Brain took over, and Rich called McDonald's corporate.
They were kind enough to get on the phone and entertain my phone call, and I
They
just
have to. It's called customer service.
Yeah.
right, and I was very polite and very pleasant, and I just said, listen, I understand the McRib is back, and she's like, oh yeah, it's back, and it's
Have
going
you
to
had
run
one
until
yet?
the end of the year, and I'm like, that's fantastic.
And the people know how to put it together.
I said, I said, unfortunately, there's none in my area at the moment. And she's like, I'm sorry, but I don't think there is going to be. Why? Why is there not going to be? And her response was that the restaurant distributors that make the food that send out to McDonald's, they're not equipped to handle the volume of what it would take to satisfy this part of the country, this region. So that only out of the 14,000 McDonald's franchises, only 9,000
Are getting it.
Wait, there's only 14,000 in the U.S.?
Independently owned franchises
Oh,
in the
okay.
U.S., right.
Oh, it's corporate, too.
Right, it's corporate. So she said that she said only 9,000 of them are getting it, and the Northeast region was one of the regions that is not getting it at all because, like I said, they can't support. Listen, I appreciated her taking the time out. She did give me the explanation.
Kind of a
highly-
BS excuse.
No, it's not.
No, whatever you
highly
allocate
disappointed.
it to each store, and then
Yeah.
once it sells out for that day, you
Right.
go to the next day.
My
and that's
thing
what it
is
It's a hot commodity.
my thing is this: you have transportation exists in this country. You can slap these fuckers on a truck, send them from fucking South Carolina or wherever West Bubble fuck that you're producing these fucking things, and get them over here.
The best
It's
part
pretty
is,
fucking simple. They
again,
have
if-
refrigerated fucking trucks. Bring them here.
Again, if you
Just
look at
fucking
the
Do they
bring 'em
map,
really?
here.
I had
They
no
do.
idea.
They
Get
have
outta here.
fucking yeah.
Really?
the girl that works at the tanker company,
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you're fucking. Wait a minute. You work for a fucking company. Get them to send me the fucking McRib.
We don't do food.
You don't do food.
We don't do food.
Motherfuck.
All right, so listen, real quick. My problem with the map and my problem with her explanation to you is all the places that have them are places that typically have them.
What do you mean? Don't
Like
they
down
have?
south.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
like
They
the
have
further north
Midwest,
they get.
down
Okay.
south. Yeah, they
Like
have
the further north.
Because
from
you said on the South they have it as like an
All the
everyday
time.
menu.
Right.
On the menu.
from Washington D.C., like
Down.
Virginia down.
it's there
That's
all
not
the
really
time.
that
Yes,
South,
they
but
have
okay.
them.
Really?
Yeah,
But like Georgia, all that, like Florida, all that shit, it's there.
right.
And all the places that are getting it for this limited time are like a little bit north of that,
Yeah, not too far.
not too far.
It's just bullshit.
If we're the ones that want it, fucking, you want to sell the shit out of these fucks, send them up to here. I mean, I'd buy the shit so much it'd fucking be a permanent fixture to the menu.
Right. You know what? You know who probably fucking killed it?
Who?
These goddamn
Trump.
No, not fucking Trump. These goddamn fucking
Go ahead.
yuppie hipsters in fucking Williamsburg.
Yes,
They
the McDonald's in
fucking
Williamsburg
kale,
will not have the
sucking
fucking.
kale eating motherfuckers ruined it for this fucking region. That's why when I
So we put
14,000 is a
McRib.
lot for the country.
But if they put fucking kale on the
Yeah, that's a
fucking
lot.
McRib, we'd have it.
14,000 McDonald's, and I feel like that's a lot. I don't feel that's privately owned. So we have corporate ones also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's corporate and
because at
and
14,000,
independent.
that's 280 per state.
Well, think about it. How many just
Okay.
in Staten Island alone? How many are there?
There's 10 on Staten Island alone.
And there's
we
only
don't
how many
need that
people
many
live there?
McDonald's.
500,000
You
people.
do. People apparently people do need that
I think
many
Staten Island's got a
McDonald's.
million people now.
Does it really?
think
That's
it
probably
does.
because people are living in backyards now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be honest. I was highly disappointed that I didn't get the McRib that day. So what I did get, I says, let me try something different on the menu that I haven't had in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried the fresh, not frozen quarter pounder. It's the only thing that's fresh on that fucking menu is the quarter pounder with cheese. And it actually tasted better. So it was good.
Okay. But you're not getting your McRib anytime
Not getting
soon.
the McRib.
No, and and there's a deli we stop at, like on Highland sometimes for breakfast, and they have. I'll take a picture of it if we stop there tomorrow. It's like a fucking fake McRib.
Oh, I've seen them. Everybody's got them.
Yeah, it's like stop.
You can go to Walmart right now, buy a box of them.
Yeah, but it's not the same. It's not that same tangy fucking sauce.
It's not far off.
It's
I've
not
had
the
it.
same.
It's not far off. In fact, I want to go buy a box of those because I'm so hyped about wanting to get the McRib. I'm just going to go get one of those boxes.
Do you think they'll overnight us the McRib?
I can text my buddy tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not going to ask him to overnight it, but
Well, how? What are you gonna fucking send it 3-day fucking mail? Come on, you gotta overnight it.
he buys it at lunchtime, puts it in freezer, ships it out the next day. You got to freeze it to ship it.
You don't even have to freeze it. I'm sure it's got enough preservatives in there to last a fucking day.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm worried about the fresh bun.
Oh, yeah. That might get a little stale. The fresh
So
pie.
you gotta put it in a Ziploc or something.
Yeah. You know what? Call corporate back and say, listen, we need 3 for a podcast. Tell her you do the podcast and we're going to review it.
Go talk to your friend again.
You want to know something? I just might call them and see if they would do that. Would
Say,
you ship
listen,
me
I have a
McRib?
podcast.
Don't listen. You know me. I'll make the fucking
Yeah.
phone call.
I know, this is-
We're heard in 10 countries at least.
Yeah.
The 10 countries that don't have McDonald's.
Yeah.
No, some of them have McDonald's.
There's
They
not
just
a
have
country
weird
out there
shit
that
on the
doesn't.
menu.
Yes, there is. I was one.
Iceland doesn't have McDonald's?
Nope.
Well, they need to know about the McRib.
They don't have a night. They don't
People
have
listen to the
McDonald's.
show now because you went there.
They got a McPuffin.
McPuff. So
The little
there you go. There you go. When you're bored tomorrow and home by 11 o'clock,
Yeah.
I know.
call corporate back and say, hey, listen,
tomorrow's
remember
a
I
rough
spoke
day
to you the
tomorrow.
other day? And, see if they'll send us some so we can review them on the air. And
Speaking of work, sometimes I help my cousin out, because he's in the same line of work, and sometimes he needs some additional help to get stuff done. So I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem, I'll help you out. Get to the job. He's got to get this big air conditioning unit in the attic. This air handler in the attic. Cuz, you think it's gonna fit?
that's never that's not a good way to start a conversation.
Because I barely fit in the fucking attic stairs. So, I figure, let me ask. Because, yeah, it's going to fit. It's going to fit. All right. So we carry this fucking thing up. It's about 100 pounds or so. We get it up the stairs, get it to carry it up into the attic. Now, the attic stairs are not stable. If anybody has attic stairs, you ever put them in, you got to know that you got to cut the steps so that they are on a certain angle so that they're stable. So in other words, they come really long, and then you cut them to size. These people didn't cut them. So the steps come down, and then they fucking jut out, and there's like no stability whatsoever.
Okay.
So now I'm stepping on these attic steps, and I hear... Okay, that's the first fucking sign of problem. So now we start to get the unit up. It doesn't fit. So now we got to do some construction. So now he gets into the attic. Now we get the unit about, I want to say, a quarter of the way into the attic. It's not going anywhere. I said, okay, cuz, let me go. I'm going to run to the garage. I'm going to get this stuff. Can you hold it? So now I got a corner of this unit on one of these shitty fucking steps. He's in the attic holding this so that it doesn't drop. Run to the garage. Get the tools.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
The door locks behind me.
Oh, all right. I thought it was something different.
No.
No, I was waiting to hear you walking back and heard ka-dunk, ka-dunk, ka-dunk,
No.
ka-dunk.
The door's locked behind me.
Okay.
Now I'm stuck in. Now I don't know if the garage door is open because it looks like they have it sealed shut. I'm like, how the fuck am I getting out of this garage now? He can't. So now I call him up. Hey, cuz, yeah.
Oh, he was able to answer his phone?
Yeah, he's got one hand on the unit and he answers. He goes, "Hey, is this garage door open?" He's like, "I think so. I'm not really sure. I've never tried." I said, "All right." He goes, "Did you lock yourself in the garage?" I said, "Would I be fucking calling you if I didn't lock myself in the fucking garage?" So, long story short, I finally jimmy the garage door open. I get it out. I go to the front door, and the front door is locked.
Of course.
Thankfully, it's one of those keypad things that I called him up again. He goes, "Yeah." I says, "Now I'm locked out of the house." So, finally got in the house, and we had to take this whole fucking thing apart to get it up there. Literally take every fucking piece of this machine apart. Coil, motor, brackets, everything is out. Pan. All it was a metal fucking box that we folded in half and shoved it up there. Yeah, so that was...
It's always something with you guys.
Yeah, no, it was...
That would explain why we didn't get any selfie videos of you dancing in the fucking work area.
There's no dancing
It's been
there.
quiet this week with that.
It was quiet.
Since you've been home at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, 10:15.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Sorry.
A couple weeks ago, I told you we went to go see a comedian. Helen and I, we went down to AC, saw a comedian. Okay. You ever
Who
go
was
to
it
the-
again?
Vic DiBitetto.
Oh, no.
The bread and milk guy.
The Birdman. Oh, the fucking Staten Island guy?
Yeah,
With the
he's funny.
No, he's
He's
not.
funny.
No, he's not.
He's funny. He's
Yeah.
funny.
All right. But,
He's funny.
Yeah, but you don't like the fucking Connors. All right.
No, I don't like the Connors.
No, you make no fucking sense. Okay.
So anyway, we're on our way down. We stop at the rest stop. You know the rest stops on the Parkway?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to get something to eat. So I go into, they have the Burger King, they have Aunt Annie's, pretzels, whatever. So I'm standing on line, and I'm waiting to order. Okay. I thought I was getting robbed. Like I thought somebody was trying to pickpocket me. I turn around, and there's this little old Mexican guy and his wife, and he's literally on top of me. That I turn around and I hit him with my arm. I'm like, "Oh, excuse me." Take a step. Now, Helen's next to me. I take a step to the left
Yeah.
because I don't want you on top of me.
No. You gave him the one time to let you know you're there.
Right. Step to the left. He steps to the left.
Well, you're getting closer to the front. He wants to make sure he gets his order.
Okay. Back the fuck up.
Yeah.
Back the fuck up. So now he hits me again. And I'm like, motherfucker. And I'm getting a little twisted. So now the motherfucker starts coming out. Helen's like, relax. Relax. I am relaxed. I didn't hit him. Take another fucking step. I'm going to be that guy. I'll move.
Yeah.
I move.
Yeah.
Place my order.
Yeah.
I turn around.
He's up your ass.
Again. Like I looked at him. I said, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Spoke no English.
No, of course not.
Spoke
He
English.
knows every word of it, but he don't know that.
Well, motherfucker, you must have didn't phase him, didn't understand, like comprehend. Get the fuck away from me. So now I go to pay. I walk away. He's ordering. I don't know what the fuck he ordered. Really don't care what he ordered.
Yeah.
Go to the cash register, and there's 2 women there. They decided that, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get that. I'm going to pay with the card. Or I'm going to pay with cash. Let's split the payment. Blah, blah, blah. Pay the fucking bill. Pay the fucking bill and get the fuck off the line.
Damn, we're getting 2 rants this week.
I know. Look at this. Let's get him going.
As I'm standing there waiting to pay.
Here comes Juan. Is that racist? I just named him Juan.
No, fucking... Well, it's certainly not Phil. I feel something brush against me again. Helen grabbed my arm. She's like, stop. Stop. I didn't say anything yet. He's standing on top of me. Joe, Dan, on top of me. Like this. Back the fuck up. Respect the personal space.
Yeah.
There is none with them.
Respect personal space. If I'm online in Disney, and you know there's fucking lines in Disney,
Yeah.
the rare occasion that I wait on the fucking line in Disney, I make sure that my family's in
buffer
front
space.
of me. Listen,
absolutely.
I put most of my family in front of me,
Yeah.
and I will stand, and I will create that
Wait.
personal space.
Most of the family. Who's left behind?
Well, I'm just saying, if some of the kids are like, they're with their friends, whatever, but I'll try and keep everybody, and I'll try and keep that personal space
Yeah.
so that we're comfortable.
Sure. No, this guy's all been. You know why? Because he thought. Never mind. I'm not going there.
What?
Nah, it was a bad joke. It was no, because even this was too racist of a joke for me. So I'll.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'll save it.
You
I'll
shitting
save
me?
it. Nah.
No, he's
I
been
thought-
watching what he's saying last couple of times. Last couple of weeks.
You know what? It's funny.
Is
but
this a
it's,
new Joe or something like
No,
this?
it's just. I do have. Sometimes I have to. All right, that's a real poor taste, and I can't wait to tell you guys later.
Once this shuts down, you're going to tell us.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like I just personal space in life and just in general.
No, he was
people should
definitely
respect it.
Yeah, no, he was definitely.
Yeah,
No.
just respect it. What?
I should just sit up right next to you and be like, "What's wrong, George?"
Well, no. Notice there's a guy he has a problem with.
Right,
okay.
yeah.
Go get up real close, see him complain about it
Yeah,
once.
right.
No, I agree. I agree with the whole personal space because I have yelled at people before.
I
Yeah.
doubt you get one motherfucker.
What?
I doubt you get one motherfucker. You moving close.
Motherfucker. Oh, hey.
No,
Okay.
we've all had that problem.
Yeah.
We've all had that problem. I mean, I handle it a little bit differently.
No, I go with the rich route. Believe it or not.
No, I go with the. I'll have my tray full of whatever, and turn. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Like I would. I'm a different.
No.
I'm a
I don't
different
do
dick.
it. Yeah, I
No,
just
I'm a
turn
different
around and
dick.
say,
I don't.
"Personal
yeah.
space. Get the
Yeah.
fuck back."
No, I'd rather not. I'd rather not talk about it. I'd rather make you feel like an asshole.
And
for
then,
being there.
and then as I'm cursing, I'm like looking up and cursing. I'm saying motherfucker. The 2 women next to me are looking at me like, you talking to me? No, I'm not fucking talking to you. Am I? You on top of me? You're not on top of me.
No.
Yeah.
Again, 2 women. You wouldn't have motherfuckered that. So
I swear
you
to
would have
God,
been the unicorn.
I thought.
Call back.
I thought I was being pickpocketed. I swear to God, I thought I was
No,
getting
I can
robbed.
see that. Yeah.
No, I can see that. It's annoying. It really is.
Yeah.
I don't. People don't understand it.
Was
No.
it one guy? Or was it? Oh, he was with his wife. or
No, his
girlfriend or whatever?
wife, family, whatever it was. Listen, we all want to order. We all want to get the fuck out of there. But you pushing me
Yeah.
and standing on top of me is not going to get me the fuck out of there sooner.
No.
So
Yeah.
small rant.
So what else you got? This is all.
No,
this
that was.
is
I
the
mean,
rich show. Me and Dan
no,
really didn't bring
cover-
one to the table this week.
We have a would you rather.
Oh yeah, we do.
We
We
have a
do?
would you rather. Yeah, Joe from Arizona.
Okay.
Joe from Arizona had a
Matt-
would you rather. I
this is
tweaked
Matt's
it.
cousin?
Yeah, Matt's brother.
Okay.
I tweaked it a little bit because he gave me the would you rather, and it's a good would you rather, but there had to be a caveat to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I added the caveat.
Well, read what was his first before you tell us the caveat.
Okay, his would you rather? Would you rather have $15 million
Right.
Oh, okay.
or the ability to control the weather?
Dunsky. Okay.
No, not Dunsky.
No, but add your caveat.
And the caveat is that because he was saying, "Oh, just think about it. If you can control the," I said, "No." I said, "Listen, you can control the weather, but you cannot profit off of it."
Well, that's what you changed because that wasn't the
That's
original
correct,
question,
right? So now it makes it more interesting.
No, it doesn't.
Do
Just
you
took
want
all the fun out of it.
The 15 million
Yeah.
or the ability? No, it's not the fun out of
No,
it.
you
Or
took
the
it-
ability to control the weather,
Yeah.
and not profit. Because people could say, like he said, people could pay you like, "Hey, I want great weather on my wedding day." And
Yeah.
they'll pay whatever price,
Yeah.
4th of July, I want to have a nice day.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, bottom line, do you want? Because I know my answer.
Well, this changes mine
Okay, so
because I didn't know about the caveat.
okay. Well,
Actually,
now,
no.
Now you get
Did
the
it change
caveat. No, I told you
No.
about it. No.
No, I didn't know about the caveat till now.
Okay.
And now I think about it, I take the money all day.
I would take the money and buy a couple umbrellas.
Fucking loser. Yeah.
Dan?
Yeah, I would take the money.
Absolutely take
All right,
the
now
money.
take the caveat out.
No, I would definitely take
take the money still?
control. No, I would
Oh, you
take control of the weather.
You can make more money that way.
Yeah.
I know you can make more
I
money.
mean,
So,
that way.
so take the caveat back out because
Okay.
you ruined it.
I didn't ruin it.
You made it worse because we
Because
could've
at
had
first,
I made it
honest to
harder.
God, at first I didn't think that route. I was
selling
the selling
to sell the weather?
Yeah, I didn't think that at first.
Really?
And then when Matt said it, or somebody said it last night, I was like, oh.
that made it interesting.
Yeah, and I was like, oh,
to
I can
be able
see
to do that. Like
To be able to sell
your
the
little
weather?
caveat, just
Yeah.
I'll just take the money. Like,
It's very
we had
easy.
a whole talking points with the other way, the right way, the way it was asked.
Okay, so let's take the caveat
You know,
out.
if you keep fucking with people's questions, they're gonna stop sending questions. All right, let's just get that.
I wasn't
made him
fucking
his
with
way.
it. I
He
made
wanted
it my
him-
way.
yeah.
Right.
We're
Like
just
the fucking-
Vikings here.
right.
That's
You know
all we
what?
are.
This isn't your bowling team. You're not the dictator. We're a team.
We are a team
And so, okay.
Oh,
so
well, they don't
now-
know about the whole bowling team thing.
Yeah, it was fucking ridiculous.
because there's going forward. I am going to be a dictator. That's correct. There's no fucking democracy on the team anymore. That's
Okay.
it.
Oh,
Whatever
wait.
I say goes.
Besides, what won last night?
Hey,
Hey,
Oh, okay.
in a landslide by
Okay.
40 votes.
No,
yeah,
that's why I wanted to make sure.
90 to 50.
Yeah.
Okay.
The same 50 people who voted for B voted again, and that was
Okay.
it.
Yeah. Funny thing is, 140 people bowl, and we had absent bowlers, and yet he had 140 votes. How is that? We're not supposed to vote for absent people. Anyway, so to go back to the question, I still would have took the money.
Okay.
And here's why. Yes, you can sell days of good weather because wedding days and birthday parties and all this shit. But now you got the headache of many, many, many people get married on the same day. So this area needs this weather, but I'm getting married in this area too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could, like, different areas.
That's
Like, how far break down? Like, can you make it rain in Tottenville, but it's fucking
you
snowing
control.
in Eltingville?
You control.
You control what
the
you want to
weather.
do.
Whatever you could make the
So-
whole fucking globe sunny that day.
So
Right.
I can make it rain over this apartment, but across the street it's 80 and people are outside taking sun.
Absolutely.
Like, we can get that pinpoint that much.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
assuming you
Well,
would be
you can
well.
control the
well,
weather.
yeah. If you could control the weather, you control everything.
Because I was
so.
originally thinking about it like broken down as like how it is in life. Like, all right, so this area of the country is this area of the country. Like you could, I didn't.
Oh, like the
if you-
McRib.
If you could break it down to like address 400 Bell Drive or whatever the fuck, that might change. Then maybe I do take the route.
Yeah, but there's places. I mean, we have this happen many a times. Like recently with this weather, it rains across the street. It doesn't rain here. It's sunny and perfectly dry.
No,
so,
I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
over the 12 hours to think about it, that's what I thought. Like,
yeah.
it's got to be regional, like the
Right.
weather is. And I
No, I
'cause
thought
then I don't
wherever
want the
was.
headache. I don't want the headache of this guy needs his wedding day, but this
Every
one's-
day would be cloudy for me.
if you control the weather,
If I control the weather, yeah.
you'd be a miserable fuck.
I wouldn't be a miserable fuck. I enjoy cloudy
Well,
weather.
all right, so you'd
Okay,
you'd
no,
make
no, no,
other
no. Come
miserable
on.
fucks.
How do you like cloudy weather
do.
all the time?
I enjoy it.
There's something wrong with you.
I do. Like rain,
There
like,
really
like
is.
a nice
No.
good thunderstorm.
Yes,
And
once
No,
in a
I
while.
like it once in a while.
Yes,
Yeah, I wouldn't
but
want it every
you're
day.
telling me when we didn't have sun for what, almost a month or whatever,
Yeah.
you didn't feel it? Like
No.
there's something wrong with you.
I
See,
enjoy.
I'm not into
I
it like
enjoyed
that.
it.
Yeah.
But I don't feel the difference. Like if
I
it's
do.
cloudy for a month, I don't feel any different.
No, I
Like,
definitely feel like I'm
Yeah?
depressed more. Absolutely.
Really?
I feel
Depressed?
like I'm
No.
yeah, not depressed, but I'm just like, oh, I would like to see some sun. Like you want to see.
You know what? The sun's back out. She's back on the dating sites. I didn't even put two and two together.
There you
No.
go.
But yeah,
No, it's
I
fall
don't-
time. I'd rather date in the fall than the summer.
It's good.
Yeah, leather clothing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's cute as stuff.
You know what? Winter and spring and winter clothing is just so much like.
What?
Like, listen, don't get me wrong. I'm a guy. We all like looking at attractive women. I like high boots and tight jeans and sweaters
I do
over fucking shorts and tank tops.
Like yeah,
Like
I do.
don't know,
I
am
agree.
I
And I'm
weird
not
or,
just
like-
no. I feel
No.
I just think it looks nicer and there's more options and stuff like that than
Yeah.
wearing tank tops or shorts because I don't wear shorts.
Right, no,
But
yeah.
and it's just like or sundresses once in a while. But it just
Yeah.
gets old. And
Like, don't get me wrong, the mini skirts, all like it's all
Yeah,
once in a while. I like winter clothes. I like the high boots, the tight jeans, the sweaters,
The sweaters,
fucking
the hats,
hat,
everything.
yeah, well, I don't know about that hat. But
Yeah.
hey, there's nothing wrong with my hat. It kept me fucking
it
warm.
keeps you warm. It does its job.
Yeah.
So,
But no,
yeah, I think if I could break it down that specific, I think then I would go with the weather and I'd start selling the shit out of it. Because you definitely make more than $15 million.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, of course.
And you don't even have to charge a crazy amount of money either, because
with the amount of people in the world.
Yeah,
it's
you don't
$10.
have to, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You want to? Well,
I'm
Reg,
just making. I'm not obviously. I'm not literally saying $10, but
We're just saying
300,
you're not.
There's 300 people in the country alone. 300 million people in the country. 300 people.
300 people, yeah. It's 14,000 McDonald's. That's a lot of fucking McDonald's.
Fucking lot
300
of
people.
I know we're not
going
like
out of
1,000 pounds.
But no, there's 300 million people in the states alone, and you can cover the
Right.
world.
So you didn't charge them like $10. You just made $300 million.
What if? Okay,
No.
so
$3 billion.
What if the government came to you and said, "Hey, we need you to control this weather for us.
The government has a lot more money than fucking people do.
We're not paying you."
It's rainy over your house the rest of your life, motherfucker.
Don't walk out of that house.
No. We're coming to you, and we're commandeering your ability to control the weather.
No,
You can't make Superman not fly.
right? Don't walk out of your house. You'll be zapped by lightning all the time.
I
You'll take them all out.
don't know.
I'll put a motor
That's,
around my house and I'll lightning bolt your ass if you come near it.
Exactly.
You can't control that shit.
Yeah, the government can only do so much.
No, but they have an exceptional way of making people disappear, though. People disappear.
They do,
Yeah.
but
Some
these
guy
people
invented a car that fucking ran on water like 20 years ago. That dude died of a heart attack a week later. Like, come on now.
But I don't know. But no, I'm taking.
Total coincidence.
Could be. Could be.
All right. What do we got? Is it or
Yeah, that was the whole show in a nutshell.
how's it going?
Yeah, it was brisk, smooth.
Brisk.
Yeah. Flew nicely. You know why it had a nice flow to it? Because everything was yours.
No, stop.
We had no story. We had nothing to bring. I had a boring ass fucking week.
Did you?
Yeah, nothing went on.
Yeah, I just had a.
I just had
busy.
stuff that we talked about and follow up. This is
Yeah.
all the stuff we talked about.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no.
We're still learning. 46 in. We're still getting our legs under us.
yeah. So again, thank you, all the new listeners out there. There are people that are listening I didn't think were listening. So thank you again.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Appreciate it.
Kevin the bartender.
Yeah,
and Devin.
I told Kevin and Devin about a month ago, and I downloaded it onto his phone, and he started listening to it.
Did I tell you when me? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but when me and my wife got new phones back like last February,
Yeah.
we were in the Verizon store, and I went on like 3 of the display phones and went to the podcast app and subscribed on the fucking display phones.
You know what? I didn't think about that.
Those shits are on Wi-Fi all the time. The second we upload a show, we got 3 downloads from that store.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
That's great.
The numbers are skewed already.
It's only 3. I didn't visit many cell phone stores, but now every time I go into one, done.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Where are we at on YouTube?
YouTube.
What do you mean?
Yeah. I'm saying we still need like 970.
I don't even know.
Oh, I fucking gave it. But,
997 subscribers.
Fran was going to help us out with that. She literally got no one. She's like, no, I can get a lot of my teacher. All right, Fran. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's all right.
It's like you bring one baby into the world and you just forget about your responsibilities. Like seriously, like we need producing.
Yeah, that's like. Well, hopefully, we're gonna have some good delivery stories.
There's got to be good stories next week from the porn convention. Like I said, Instagram tomorrow after 7:00 is going to be.
Are you going live?
Joe's like a kid in a candy store.
I should do some live videos. Like you, are you going to tie you up to the thing again?
Get the fuck out of here. You put that on Facebook, I'll never talk to you again.
Come on.
No.
Wait, which one are you talking about? Because you
No, I'm
okayed
just-
the last one.
Yeah.
No, the wax. No, the wax.
Yeah,
no,
no.
stop it.
Yeah, no, that picture, it's fine. But you're
No,
not.
stuff like that. I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's fine.
No, I'm saying like if I videoed him shackling you to it, like something like that. I'm like, no, listen, the wax thing.
Wait, I don't know. I got to think about that
No.
again.
Listen, I'm crazy. I'm not
Yeah,
stupid.
come on. You know, I am kind of private with certain things, too.
You're almost completely out there. It's been a good 2 years.
Yeah, to some friends. To some of you guys understand that. Most of them don't.
So, all right. So, yeah, we should have a good show next week.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, everybody, again for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Good night.
Good night.